stirring and plucking your heartstrings to do various cacophonous and melodious and euphoric things at times, and sometimes a little melancholy things at other times, and other times you're verklempt. Your every cell in your body is verklempt because you do not know what the words of Mike G have provoked in you. You only know that you have been provoked to a greater action. It might be like a time release capsule. You do not know what Mike G has planted in you. But in 2 months, 5 weeks, and 67 seconds, you're about to find out. So let us give a warm Wildwood welcome right now to the one and only Mike G!
Can you be my life coach? Yeah. I need a life coach. Thank you. That was the most inspiring thing I've ever heard. Thanks, Jennifer. This is for my friend Hannah, who's here tonight. Thank you. The loneliest alien needed a toilet. Come on in, I said. Bring your poems and your friends. She flushed, then barked with great ecumenical gusts from the pulpit in which she constituted her own swollen weather system, engulfing everyone. None of my beloveds went missing or killed themselves yet this year. Hashtag Miracle Optimism 2019. New Year's Eve at the Schnitz, I heard this. If that motherfucking usher says Miracle Optimism 2019 one more fucking time. New Year's Day, awoke, opened window, shouted the child playing in the cold dirt. Hey you boy, what day is it? It's New Year's Day, sir. Has it happened? What, sir? The paradigm shift in human consciousness. Have people changed? No, sir. Fuck it then. Slams window shut, buries self under bed covers. When the robots learn to love, I'll tell them of love's malfunctions, how the scalding wince of pleasure turns to system failure in the flicker of a lunar wink. At least I partied like it's 1999, 20 years ago. The holographic alien invasion televised sky came with microwave popcorn discounts for the courtyard dissidents. Any questions? If they would have given me a genetic test when I was a little baby, the 10-year-old says, and found the poet DNA, they may have thrown me away. Hashtag black pill truth. I tried to write a poem quiet as a lotus floating on a pond at dawn in some place like Alabama I've never gone. I'll add a green frog croaking apologies for what I've done wrong and tears for what youth was. A confused crescent coming to grips with the gibbous to be, and grasshoppers chirping thank you for not killing ourselves. And maybe I'll add a cloud, soft and white but not happy, for happiness was not the point. A meaningful drift of light, aging towards light night, more or less okay. That's the poem I wanted to write, but let's face it, I'm not mature enough to write that yet. Maybe when I'm 80. And here's an example of what I'm mature enough to write now. Groupon, a nutcracker love orgy story. Boundaries get a little blurry on the second balcony sometimes. Smells like a barn in here. Piles of hay, urine heavy, the clomp of donkey hooves. Usher Albert eyes the elevator operator with a giving up shrug. There's a disco ball. And Denny Terrio, what are you doing hanging from a toe, naked from a light fixture? Spinning to dance fever with 100 drunks puking to the Sugar Plum Ferry. Up here in the end time penthouse turned outhouse, no one is committed. Ain't seen such length and girth since an 1890 circus. The tiara-wearing, ancient glittering eyes grandma said. The elevator operator decides not to report the situation, just take notes and dodges the globs of viscous fluid.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the mystery as to why males have nipples continues, the 10-year-old says. Google AI's embryonic development / vestigial bullshit hypothesis doesn't cut it. It only means one thing. Aliens did it! Like the pyramids. Love is like a wild hare in the snow with weeds to eat and bad eyesight that eventually bursts into flames or starves from boredom. I tried to feed the New Year bird from my finger, but she bit it. The horizon seemed a gray slate of nanoparticulate ether. No one knows shit. I think we all need to hear from Kanye about now, the 10-year-old says. Don't you agree? Hey, G, my friend Kanye says. It's like what our friend Jim Carrey says. Follow the floating tetrahedrons to the truth. Hashtag truth tanked his career. Hashtag epistemology fail. Tragically, the life coach left her person unattended in the seating area during a very quiet movement. They named the baby Maya. They knew she was an illusion. Overheard during Ode to Joy, sometimes I wish baby New Year never had been born. Oh my God, Mike, she's wrong, the 10-year-old says. The paradigm shift in consciousness did happen. I walked out the door to lions snuggling with lambs and little children leading their parents over cliffs as a valuable Generation Z teaching opportunity. Oh, wait. Oh, goodbye, Mommy. I will write simply in 2019, a syllable here, there, a comma, the sound of water lapping rocks, a child's foot splashing, Bigfoot fucking the dolphin. Liar, she says, your balls still vibrate like it's 1999. Meanwhile, 100 male snakes wrap and writhe around the female, but only one gets to mate, not me. Busy, writing, laundry, whistling, free. Never live on a boat with others. The only escape is walking the plank. When you laugh so hard you cry, it's a metaphysical realization that deep down reality itself is a joke, the 10-year-old says. All of it, a joke. Laugh so hard you cry and see. And if it's not too much to ask for you to remember who you have sex with tonight, please remember to use birth control so when you wake up next to the stranger who says, hey baby, you can think with confidence, thank God I'm not having yours. Meanwhile, we bought Sissy the kitty a laser toy to distract her from being in heat. This backfired badly. Now she wants to fuck the laser. Ass in the air for the laser. Probably reality slipped me a Mickey, the 10-year-old says. Hashtag gaslighted by God. I am still the loneliest optimist, which brings us back to why the donkeys are prowling for tail on the second balcony. Thanks.